So main fix, I'm here doing a little surgery. Cut the block a few times, chipping it out so that way, I'm sure I don't nick any of these wires. So wires are just about loose now, but I'm going to go through and cut the nails and shoot the block out the backside. Then I'll make up a backing and organize the wires. Also, obviously there's been a lot of insulation done. I'll get to that later. I pumped out the shower with the pump, so it's just a little bit of residual water now. Now that we're past and everything is good, I don't really need that full. So obviously, as you can see, tons of insulation. So the R38 on the ceiling and the R21, I think, in the walls, or 22 maybe, something like that. There's a label somewhere, I forget. But I got the insulation crew here, and they're hustling. It says it right there, R2 something. I think it's 21. So it's looking good. It's amazing the difference in sound. It's just like, I don't know, it's just so dead and no echo, which is cool. So they did all this in about 2 people, about 4 hours. So they're pretty fast. From my perspective. Also got the spray foam all handled. As you can see, any penetrations through the top plate, are foamed up. I did get some specific foam, and then they showed up with even better foam. It's this Hilti. Comes in a nice commercial gun. It was awesome. So that stuff was really cool. And then the yellow insulation was the stuff I got from a friend. That's R13. That's not really as much for insulation as just noise. And so being that the whole garage is insulated and this whole side is insulated, the insulation is going to help some, but mainly just for noise. So we did the R13 all throughout there. We're going to get some R38 in this one. A little bit later. I'm not sure if we're going to do that before drywall, or we have to have drywall on the bottom side and then set the insulation, and we'll figure that out. And then there'll be R13 all through all these interior things. So they're working downstairs right now. I won't go down. I need to get this rolling while it's light outside. So let me get back to that. We'll do the walkthrough downstairs a little bit later. All right, so I just buttoned up a few more things. I put that fire foam in, specifically the orange stuff, and I put in some fire foam up in these parts. Right here, you'll see over there some orange around the fire sprinkler stuff. That's just regular foam for insulation. Here's the specific fire block. And so I'm gonna just run down. It's still pretty early. The insulation guys aren't here yet, but obviously you see there's been a lot done. They didn't leave till pretty late too. It's after 6 when they left, so they put in a long day. But you note insulation everywhere. So we still got some more to do here, which would be the R38. This will be the R38 in the ceiling. I just wanted to get a jump on them because any penetrations I needed to do the fire block on. So I found a few, but they're going to be done today for sure. You can see this is about my cost on that right there. Each one of those bags is $100. There's 12 of them, so that's $1,200 of insulation, and they did way more than that amount. There's probably 4 of those. So they must be getting insulation so cheap that I can't even get it myself for the cost of insulation and the labor. So they got it. So there's the whole ceiling. They had to bring some more R38 for over here. They got, hey friend, they got a lot of the walls done down here, and a good chunk of the ceiling, and pretty much, but the vast majority of all the external walls, they knocked out in one day, and then almost the whole ceiling. So it's getting close. We're just going to use the pink. The pink is only R13, so it's not as efficient, but we're using that on the interior walls like this, not for energy efficiency, but just for noise. And it does sound really dead quiet. Nothing echoes. It's just really flat sounding, which is good. And so that's the progress as of this morning, and they should be here any minute to knock it out. And then we got inspection on this in 2 days. Actually, tomorrow. We have inspection on this tomorrow, which is Thursday. So there you go. All right, here's the progress. Do a walkthrough a little bit later of everything, but they're moving quick. I like the machete. It's nice. Come on, no, get out of there. Come on. We're going back downstairs. There you go. That's how they're doing it. Alright, it's morning and the crew finished and everything, so just gonna do a walk through here. Lot of insulation. So again, R38 on the ceilings, R21 on the walls, the exterior walls, all through. I did the spray foam. They actually went through and did even a little bit more spray foam in some areas. And over here, R38, and they got pretty close to the end, and then they had to change over to this other R38. I think it might even be like rock wool or something. So all good. And you know, this is just the scrap pieces that are left over, and I still have some of that pink insulation, so I'm deciding exactly what I'm going to do with that. I may put it even in this wall, even though it doesn't matter at all, just to get rid of it, or I may go throw it in the attic at the house. But you know, rooms are a little bit darker now because it's kind of like there's walls, but all the interior walls have the R13. That was the pink stuff that I got, and again, looking good. And I did check up here already. Yesterday they were pretty much done. Hey you, come on. So they had quite the insulation party. So we're really well insulated, especially for Southern California. So they put in this R38, all this R13, all that R21, R38. Interior stuff was just the R13. Again, interior walls, R13. And yeah, it looks like this is drying up pretty good. Pumped it out. Exterior walls, R21. Obviously, exterior walls R21. Interior walls R13. Ceilings R38. Plans I gotta pick up. I got some stuff to clean up, but they did a great job. But check this out. I'm gonna run up here real quick because we're in a way double insulated with that roof. Hi you. But definitely got a little darker in here. Shoot, hard to even see, but the actual roof is R38 and the interior walls are 13, but then that actual roof is insulated, and then even this ceiling is insulated, so it's really well insulated in here. And then of course all the air gaps were sealed with the spray foam, and they stuck little insulation in any cracks and crevice they could find. And then you can just see just a little couple remnants of the fire foam. And so I'm gonna say, minus me figuring out what to do with the with the pink stuff, I may even just stuff it in some of these walls just to get rid of it. But we're dialed in here. This is super well insulated. And I noticed I didn't do that orange, so they brought their own orange foam too. So that's pretty good. They did a great job. They knocked it out in 2 days, and we're going to get our first shipment of drywall today, and they're going to be drywall on Friday. So we're rolling.